ropes and ties me. The finest that I've ever seen. No one makes me feel the same. I need your body in a million ways. Yeah, your body's so enticing. Gonna lay you down and take you down. Oh, you, let's get dirty. Wanna see those legs shaking as I keep on stroking. Baby, let's make love tonight. Thought of you would get me. So tonight, let's get no wild. Girl, I'm here to get us together, popping off those drugs, and I'll be taking you on for.
Yeah, that's an awesome way for us to start off our interview with my man Shammak, Samuel Akinola. And I just came across this guy a few weeks back, and he seems like such a cool dude. There's actually this little bio that I wanted to read you guys. So this is his Spotify. You should definitely go and follow him. And so Shammak is a Nigerian-born and Hungarian-based R&B singer and songwriter. And he has earned a reputation and a recognition in Hungary and abroad for being spontaneous, for being versatile, and having the ability to sing different genres of music from R&B to jazz. So he's performed and held concerts all over Hungary, and it looks like all over the world. And he leaves his audience craving for more. But what I loved was this part at the end where it said that you hope to connect with people and speak love and positivity through your music at a time when the world is filled with hatred and negativity. So thank you so much for joining me on the podcast today.
Thanks so much, man. I actually appreciate everything. I appreciate you reaching out, and I appreciate this moment. And I also we're gonna have fun together today.
Awesome. So I was actually just doing like a little bit of research on Nigeria. Is that where you grew up?
Yeah, sure. Like I spent about more than 25 years in Nigeria. So I grew up in Nigeria.
Nigeria is a cool country. I'm gonna have to go there at some point. I saw that it's gonna be like one of the world's superpowers in 50 or 100 years because the population is growing. It's got like a lot of influences in movies. It's the second biggest producer of movies in the world to Hollywood. There's a Nollywood, and then Bollywood, Nollywood, and then Hollywood, right? And there's so many different languages that are spoken in Nigeria, and the GDP is rising. So it seems like a really cool place. Maybe you've got a story that you can tell us about what it was like growing up in Nigeria.
Well, thank you so much. Actually, like you said, Nigeria is a very big country with so many people. About I think more than 230 million people living currently in Nigeria, and it's a very like interesting country because there are so many tribes and so many languages spoken there. So, for example, I'm from the southwestern part of Nigeria, so that's like we speak Yoruba. So it's so very like it's very cool, like positive people and positive energy, and we're just very excited to create stuff and to do new stuff. So I actually grew up from that side, and it's has been in me like to like keep creating stuff and keep just bringing the positive vibes. You understand? So that's just it.
Awesome. Did you have a big family? Because I heard that Nigerian families can be really big, and also they eat a lot of yams or sweet potatoes. So it's kind of like a myth or a stereotype, but that's the reason why there's more twins in Nigeria than like anywhere in the world.
Yeah. That's actually very true. That's actually very true. Well, for the family part, I have a very not very big and just like moderate number. So I'm from a family of 5. So I have like my mom, my dad, and my siblings also, and I have my extended family like the cousins and my nephews and everybody. So it's like you said, like we grow young very well, especially the southwestern part. So that's like one of the things we are very excited about, and it's something that we keep we can produce so many things from the yam. We can make pounded yam, we can make fufu and every other stuff from all those tuber like cassava and sweet potato, like you said. So it's actually one of the things that we grow from our side. And my dad actually has a farm for that. So we grow sweet potato lots and we make bread with that. So it's really cool. It's really cool. You actually should go there and just visit, take some stuff out.
Whereabouts in Nigeria were you from? Are you from close to the capital? I think it's Lagos.
No, Lagos used to be the capital, but the current capital city is Abuja. So it's like in the northern part. Well,
Okay.
I'm from northern part, so it's like very far. I think it should be around probably 12 or 14 hours drive. So
You're from the southern part?
Yeah, I'm from the southern part.
Mm-hmm.
From the southern part.
And where should I go when I visit Nigeria? What should I go and check out?
Well, actually, like you said, you've been making some researches on like the food and the things. So you can actually find most of those food in the southwest, like the southern part of Nigeria. And you can like the cool vibes there. You can enjoy anywhere you go to. But I would actually recommend you to visit or stay more in the southern part. So there are so many things to see, so many people, like cool people to meet and just to like vibe with.
That's so cool, man. I'm definitely, I've never really been to Africa, and I'm gonna have to do a little. Gonna have to do a little Africa tour at some point. So, what got you out of Africa and now living in PEX and in Hungary?
Well, yeah, it's actually a study, but the thing is, the kind of person that likes traveling and likes like exploring and learning new stuff and meeting new people and getting to know about different cultures and like just connecting with people. So that was actually the main reason why I left it. And I also want to like study and get a new degree because I actually had a degree in Nigeria. So I just want to like just keep traveling and keep enjoying stuff. So I traveled there to study. I'm here for studying actually. So I'm in my final year of studying nursing in the University of Beach. So and I've been to different countries since I've been here. Been to Canada, I've been to Croatia, I've been to Germany, been to Spain, been to like almost every part of Europe, except the northern part.
Now, were you usually traveling for fun, or were you also traveling to perform?
Yeah, it's actually both. I've been to Croatia to perform at a wedding, actually, like a very small wedding. Like, so I was invited to perform there, and also I was in Canada also I was doing some researches there, and I also performed there, and also in Spain, also in Germany, just to perform. But other times I go to Greece, like just chill out and just enjoy the atmosphere. Like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I lived in Greece for like 6 months. I really liked it there. Yeah, in Thessaloniki. It's actually a cool city, port city. And also, when I left Israel a few months ago, I went to Croatia, and I loved Croatia. And then I moved into Hungary, and I was there for about 3 months. It's a shame we didn't meet when I was in Hungary. I came across you later. I saw you were friends with one of my students, with one of the guys in my mentorship, who actually lives here in Timisoara in Romania, and he's Hungarian, and that was what kind of inspired me to reach out and say what's up to you. But what do you feel, what kind of vibe do you get living in Hungary? Do you like it?
Yeah, the thing is, when I actually came here, like initially I was like, oh damn, this is very beautiful and I actually like this place. So I was trying to like vibe with him and try to see what's going on. So the first night that I came here, I went outside to like look for something to do. So I just stumbled across an open mic session, and it was really great. So I just got there and we just created music like spontaneously, and it was really fun. It was very amazing. So since then, the whole atmosphere, the whole environment has been very chilly and very positive for me. So I like the people, I like everything about it. It's really good, and they are very they're open to new stuff. So I'm quite excited for that. That's actually what I want.
Are you studying music?
Yeah, not really. I'm actually not studying music. I'm studying nursing. So there's been so many people that have asked me this question, like, do you study music or have you studied music? Do you have a music teacher? Do you have... I never had a music teacher actually. I just grew up in a
No
family where
way.
I'm for real, I'm for real. Like I just grew up in a family where like music is something that we do. Like my dad used to be like the organist of the church, like the
Hmm.
Anglican. So he taught us so many like the tone so far, like the tones, like the chord, the all this music, all these hymns and everything. So that was the first time I was exposed to music, and I like this since then. So I've been doing music since then. So I never went to school. I never like studied music. So right now I'm studying nursing. I'm gonna be a nurse in the next
Hmm.
4 months.
Congratulations. It's an
You
interesting
know,
time to
thanks.
become an interesting time to become a nurse right now. Definitely need
Yeah,
more professionals
serious.
in the medical field. So, I
Yes,
commend
serious.
you for doing that. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit more, if it's okay with you, about what kind of inspired you to um, take this R&B soul jazz path and then mix it with positivity and this like really uplifting message.
Oh, great, great. Like you said, there's that part of my bio that you say like, just want to, because the whole world is filled with negativity, so it's like bringing the positive vibes. Actually, it's something I've experienced. Like when I was like back then in Nigeria, there are still some negative stuff. Like people just talk negative things, like say bad things about people, and this body shaming and all those things, and it's actually not cool. And it's something I've actually experienced. Like people like talk shit to me and say, "Damn, you like this, you're not good, you know this." So then I was like, okay, damn, I can actually do something with this. I can bring something out of this whole situation. So I said, well, I'm just gonna keep doing something. R&B is more of love and soulful song. So because music is like you trying to communicate with someone, like it's the soul, like the soulful part. So that's just like you trying to like bring souls together in love because of this whole crazy world that is filled with negativity. So basically, what actually inspired me is like the past experiences, like all this body shaming and all this saying bad stuff and just talking bad about people. So I just want to make everybody feel good with my music. Just trying to like pass out and bring out the positivity and just keep passing the positive vibes. So that's basically the reason why. So doing music and R&B and soulful stuff.
Mm, I love that, man, because especially now there's a lot of negativity in the
I
world.
feel you.
A lot
I
of
feel you.
people are, feeling a lot of pain right now and suffering, whether that's due to their finances or whether that's their relationships and what they've been through over the last few months with the coronavirus, the last few, the last, it's almost one whole year now. And,
It's yeah.
for some of us, we can find a lot of gratitude for the situation that we're in,
Yeah.
and we were able to make a lot of progress over the last 12 months. Other people, you know, there's not a lot of hope, and poverty, frustration, living environments have all become very difficult. And so that positive message is probably, a blessing that you spread. And the other thing, though, that you were mentioning was people shaming others based off of their body image, based off of the way in which they present themselves, the way in which they speak. That's something that I have experienced personally over the last 12 months since I decided to become like a full-time coach, where, I see some coaches and thought leaders and influencers, and they're like shaming myself or others, and I'm thinking, you know is that a positive way to spread your message, or is that just bringing more negativity and pushing more ego and more um, kind of toxic energy out into the world? And so it's something that I really speak out against, which is this shame and cancel culture, when even if you don't necessarily like or agree with someone, you don't need to shame that person. You can talk about the message behind what they're doing, and
Yeah,
you don't need to name them directly, because when you shame someone else, actually what you're doing is just shaming yourself.
that's it. That's it. That's you're very right. You're very right. Yeah. You know,
Mhm.
sometimes people, one thing I've observed and one thing I've noticed is that people that try to body shame people or try to like talk less of someone, they feel like they are not even close to the person, like the level of the person. So they try to like bring a wall and build a fence, like to like protect themselves. So it's like you feel very like you feel inferior to the person. So you just want to bring the person down, which is actually not cool. No, the world is really crazy right now, and I just hope like everything good, you just gotta keep up. Like it's just crazy. It's very crazy. Very crazy.
If you had like a vision for what you want to become, does it have something to do with music?
Yeah, sure, sure. You know, music is something that I find it very easy doing. And I feel like it's the best way to reach out to people. Because there's a way music thought if music touches you, there's a way like it's like affects your life and so I feel like it's the best way to reach out to people. And you know, if I would like to become anything, it would be like me making my music like affect people positively. So it is always gonna be music. Like I said, I'm studying nursing, so the whole thing is to become a, you know, there's a way you treat your patient without even using medicine or using any other like drugs or anything. There's a way you talk to them. There's a way you relate with them. So that's actually what I actually aim for, and what I actually want to become. Like I want to use this music to like reach out to people, even while doing this my own nursing, while taking care of people and taking care of patients. Like reaching out to them through the music. I can always talk to my patient one to one and just try to like bring music into it. And the music will do what the medicine cannot do. It's like something I just want to like do.
Hmm. Now, right now, we dropped the song uh, "Body on Me," right?
Yeah.
When we started the podcast, is that your only track, or what other music do you have out, or are you producing at the moment?
Okay, yeah, that's actually my the first song that I have out. But I still have some other songs like I go feature with some guys and also have some guys going on like we have so many projects that we're working on presently. And when I finish with my program the next 2 3 months, then I would be able to like focus 100% on music. So I have so many songs that are coming. So the songs are already out. They're just going through the mastering processes. So the songs are coming out. But I also did some covers that I think the covers are on YouTube. You can find the covers on YouTube. Right now, I'm still trying to like create new music and it will probably drop in July.
Hmm. Now,
Yeah.
are you? I see a guitar in the background. Are you
Oh,
are you playing the guitar? Are you playing instruments while you sing?
yeah. You know, I actually tried. I actually learned guitar. Oh, not guitar. The piano to be able to accompany myself while I sing because I feel like whenever I sing with the piano, like there's this emotions that just flows and it makes it very easy for me to like bring out new ideas and bring out new songs. So I play the piano while I sing, so it's like a good thing for me. Like it brings the whole spirit on. But the guitar is just like part of, I'm just still learning the guitar right now. But the piano is something I do then whenever I'm singing. So it makes it very easy for me to like write songs and get to know those chords.
Who's your biggest inspiration that inspired you growing up in music, and who's your biggest inspiration today in the music world?
Well, yeah, I would say the biggest inspiration while growing up is Stevie Wonder. I know you know Stevie Wonder, so I just like the way he despite the fact that he is kind of challenged in a way, he can still reach out to people. And his music is always very unique. So I love listening to him. I love doing his songs. I've done like a couple of his songs as cover. And right now, I think I would I actually have so many artists that I listen to, but the biggest inspiration would be Tank. I don't know if you know Thank.
How do you spell it?
Tank. Is an R&B singer also.
Hank. Okay.
Thank, yeah. Like it's part of this Tyrese Gibson and Gino Wine. I don't know if you know Gino Wine sing remember the song.
You gotta sing it. You gotta sing it for me.
Okay. I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner.
Yeah.
Ones of knows how to ride. You know the song?
Hell yeah, I know that one.
Gotta be compatible. Takes me off my limit. Girl, when we break you off, I hope that you wanna get up. I'm already let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you know that's it. That's love the song. I really fuck with the song. Man.
And Stevie Wonder, you know, for once in my life, I have someone who needs me. I love Stevie Wonder growing up.
One of the songs that like my favorite song all the time is Superstition. I've sung Superstition many times. I just love this song because it's like speaks to me very well. You know, when I was very young, there's this thing that made us believe that if you don't do this thing or if you do this thing is gonna happen to you. So it's like a way of trying to like make us not to do something. So that song like really like speaks to me, like speaks of the situation I was in. So I like the song Superstition.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
If you believe in things that you don't understand, you will suffer. Superstitions at the way. It's like a different part. Like that's just like my own style. Like I'm just gonna do it. So that's it.
You were singing Superstition on stage. There's a YouTube video. So what was the backstory there? Where were you?
Yeah, it was I think it was I actually sang it so many times. The first time was at the open mic, but the one you're talking about, I think it was at an event organized by the University of Page for I really can't remember, but I think it's around September. Probably like they have this University of Page events, like one concerts that they do every year. So it's like I think it's organized by the old Page community. So they include University of Page. So I was just asked to come and do something and do the superstitions there. It was really fun. It was really good.
You know, what exactly does that mean for you, like superstition? Are you someone that is spiritual? Are you someone that is religious? Do you believe in karma? How do you carry that superstition with you in life?
You know, actually, you know, I said while growing up, the middles believe some things that were actually not true because they didn't want us to do some things. So when I was reading through the lyrics of the song, I said, yeah, this is like exactly what these guys were trying to make us do. They were trying to like make us like, not to do some crazy stuff. So they had to like bring it in a different way. So to me, I would say I'm not really the spiritual type, but I believe in karma. Yeah, sure. I believe in karma. Anything you do will surely come back to you in different fold. So I believe in that too more. Yeah.
That's interesting because, you know, I don't think I was very superstitious growing up. And I kind of got a sense that there was this karma in the air, but sometimes the karma doesn't come back until you're least expecting it, when you're really not ready, for the better or for the worse. And
yeah,
I started traveling around the world. See, my story was I left America and I moved to Israel, and I lived there for like 6 years. And that was where I started to experience spirituality and religion. And I think I became a little bit more superstitious, if you want to use that word, about, you know, my energy that I'm putting out is an energy that I'm going to get back.
Yeah.
And also my thoughts that I'm thinking is going to contribute to what I manifest in my life. And so I'm diving more and more into this topic of manifestation. I'm actually going to do a 3-day workshop this week in this group where I talk about manifestation and abundance, because I do feel like there are aspects of life that are, you know, maybe a bit odd, or it seems like random, but for the most part, everything happens for a reason. And you're exactly where you are in life because of your own philosophy, your own dogma, the way in which you perceive your past, and the way in which you think about your future. That is going to define your present. So, whether that's superstitious or not, I just felt like I would share that for a second because, you know, talk about someone like Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder, he was blind,
Yeah.
right? And he was able to create incredible abundance in his life, playing music, singing, you know, having incredible relationships. And you've got a lot of people out there in the world that they're not up against such challenging circumstances, but for one reason or the other, they're stuck and
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
willing to see what their actual potential is, where they could actually go with their life. And so I always like to look at someone like that. There's another guy who um, I've helped out a little bit over the last few months who's a confidence coach from New York, and he's blind, and he's teaching guys how to gain confidence, how to,
Yeah.
you know, raise their sexual being, how to be better public speakers. But he doesn't let his limitations hold him back. He doesn't let his disabilities hold him back. And so,
Yeah.
you know, I like to challenge the guys that are listening to my podcast to think about, are you up against some kind of disability or
Yeah.
some kind of misfortune that's been given to you in life? And if the answer is yes, well, all right, I empathize with you. How are you handling that? And if the
That's
answer is no, is, you know, what's your excuse? What's your excuse from actually taking action and figuring out a way? Because where there's a will, there's a way. And,
yeah.
you know, dive into that superstition and
Yeah.
figure out, how are you going to get to a place where, you know, a guy is living in Nigeria, now he's traveling the world making music. Like, if Samuel can do it, I know that you can do it as well.
That's one thing I actually always think or wonder about, because I feel like people really don't really want to do some stuff because they think people are just going to like talk them down, or they are worried about what people will say. And
Mm-hmm.
some don't even believe in themselves, which is we shouldn't be, because you know when you want to do something, you shouldn't really think about what people are gonna say. You're trying to like manifest and you're trying to like bring forth what you have in you. So you shouldn't really care about what people are gonna say. You should believe in yourself and try to like some people like I was answering a call the other time and the person was asking me about um how I try to do my stuff despite the fact that I'm a foreigner and the things are kind of like resources are kind of limited for me. I was like, okay, the thing is, if there is no opportunity for you, you can create something by yourself. You shouldn't wait for opportunities to come for you. If there are nothing coming, you should stand up and do something for yourself. For instance, you can to be one that like you like is kind of is challenged, but at the same time, he's still trying to like inspire people despite the fact that he's down with something. He really didn't care about what people were saying. He just like keep doing his stuff. And now I see him as an inspiration, someone that inspired me to do something. So people should really just forget about what people are gonna say and just go out there and just do your stuff and just do your stuff. Don't really care about anything. Believe in yourself, create opportunities for yourself. Don't wait for anybody to come around you and say, "Oh yeah, you did good." Just know by you doing something, you're already doing something good. So don't expect someone to like to like talk something or to like encourage you to do something. You should be able to like encourage yourself and do something, make things happen. That's why you're here, because there are some people that are waiting for you. There are people that are waiting for the things that is in you, for them to be able to do the things themselves. So you should just do your stuff.
I love that, man. There is, there is a purpose in all of us. And if we define what that purpose is and we dive into it and we surrender to it and we devote ourselves to it and we take action on it, most of you are going to be able to change lives. You're going to be able to be passionate about something that you love. You're going to be able to travel the world, or be in the relationships that you want to be in, or make the kind of money that you want. But you've got to take the action to get there, because a coach or a mentor can help guide you, but they can't do the work for you. And that's something that I've seen defines the students that struggle between the students that prosper. The ones that struggle want everything to be done for them. And the ones that prosper figure out how to get there, and then they go and they make it happen, no matter what happens along the way, because it's not a linear path. You're going to go through a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be struggle. There's going to be pain. There's going to be times when, you face maybe some regret, maybe some frustration. Maybe people are talking bad about you. But if you've got your eyes on that goal and you make sure that they stay focused and that nothing stops you on the way to making that dream become a reality. So what is your dream, if you don't mind me asking? Right now you're about to become a nurse. You're about to, you've been traveling, you've been singing, we talked about your vision. Well, what's your dream for, how this is all going to play out? Do you want to be like a world renowned singer songwriter traveling the world?
Well, the thing is, it's not actually becoming world renowned. I don't really want the old popular or the old famous stuff. I just want to be able to like communicate to people and see the positive effects of my music on people. So it's not really getting famous or getting popular. I don't really need that. I just want to reach out to people and make sure these things that I give to people, it affects them in a very good way. And I see the testimonies. That's it.
There's a pure energy to you, man, that is not chasing after like the rappers of today or the influencers of today that are chasing after the money, the fame, the women. There's something about you that's really pure, that I love, that really wants to change lives and help people to grow. But you want to do it for them, not really for you, it's really selfless, and it really shows a lot of devotion that you have inside. So I respect that a lot.
Thanks, man. I just feel like that's just the best way. If you are expectant of something, like if you're doing something because you want to be famous or you want to get the old cash, when you won't really be like, it will be very easy for you to get discouraged if you're not getting those things that you want. Or if you have a different thing, like, okay, I actually want people to, like, I know if I put my music out, someone is going to be affected positively. So when you do that, you are not expecting something in return. So when you do it, it will be very easy for you to like keep doing your stuff. And it will be very easy for you to even try to like overcome any resistance internally. You understand?
Mm. I do understand. What would you say? I've just got like a few more questions for you. What would you say defines your moral compass? What is the the values that you hold dearest to your heart?
Oh yeah. The first thing is the music. This is something that I know, like, it is very easy for me to reach out to people. And this is what I value the most. So I try to make sure it reaches to where it should be. It reaches out to the people that really need it, and it changes them in a way. So this is something that I know. Okay, this is me creating something. This is my creation, kind of. So that's like the thing I value it very much. So that's why if I try to bring something out, I make sure like it is the best for the people that are gonna listen to it. My music is it.
All right, Samuel, it's been such a pleasure to catch up with you and actually get to meet you guys. This is the first time that we've ever chatted before. So this is kind of a spontaneous, very informal type of meeting that I get to share with all of you. And I hope you guys are inspired to reach out to Samuel as well and to connect with him, especially guys like Josh and Elad who are producing music and singing as well. You know, hopefully you guys can do collaborations. The final question that I ask the guests on this podcast is, how do you want your life to evolve over the next 12 months?
Okay, over the next 12 months. All right. So then by then I should be done with my nursing program. So it should be like 100% music. So by that time then I should have been able to I've actually set some goals for myself, which are kind of very personal. So
Okay.
this I would like to like achieve in the next 12 months, where everything is still related to my music. Still the music.
Do you want to share with us a little bit about how you see the evolution of your music playing out?
Okay, so right now I'm in the form of a band, not really a band. It's a group. We made the War Cries together. So it's like
I love
rappers
that
and-
song. I love that song, War Cries.
Really? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like so. It's actually like produced and most of the lyrics were written by George. So the guy that like the last rapper before I took the last hook. So it was like most of the lyrics was written by him. So we are setting up a very big project. It's like we just like the War Cries is like the first part of the project. So we are doing some more stuff, some big projects that are still coming very soon. So I just feel like by that 12 months, we would be able to be make it very big and be able to like do some concert outside the whole outside Hungary, and the concert is going to be something that will continue every year. So it's something that we are planning right now, and so I know by 12 months everything is going to like stay in plan like that, and then I would be able to like keep reaching out to people.
Dude, that's dope. I'm gonna drop the link for War Cries in the comments to the live. And yeah, man, who do you love to connect with? You know, if there are guys in this community that resonated with you, what type of people do you like to connect with, and are you looking to collaborate with anyone at the moment?
Yeah, I feel like people that are on this group are people with the same positive vibes and the same positive energy. It's actually like my network should be someone filled with the same mission that I have, and we have the same goal, so we can learn together and we can do stuff together. So anybody that is just like open to that kind of thing, we can connect together, and I know we can create so many big things together.
Beautiful. And where's the best place for them to find you and also to find your music? And what kind of ways can we support you? Where's the best place? On Apple Podcast or Apple Music or Spotify or YouTube?
Yeah, actually, you can support me anywhere you like. I have my YouTube channel. You can search for Shammak. You can also search for Shammak on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, everywhere. So anywhere to just be very comfortable with. And if you want to text me, you can reach me on my Instagram, or you can reach me on my Facebook. I would be very happy to chat and very happy to reply. So anyway, you can connect with me anywhere. So I think I would need to like drop my Instagram and my Facebook. But if you just search for Shammak, you see me everywhere, anywhere. Shammak is there, you find me there. You can connect from there.
How do you say thank you in Nigerian?
Like you said, there are so many languages. So
there's so many languages in Nigeria, right?
Yeah, but like my own mother tongue is Yoruba, so I would say it in Yoruba. So we say Eshion, Eshion. Like I'm trying to say everybody like Eshion, like thank you. So it's like Eshion or Oshion. Modupego. Is that how to pronounce it? But yeah, that's a good one.
Samuel, Ocean, thank you so much for jumping on the Dave Godiva podcast today, and we look forward to hearing from you more. Right?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay, see you soon. Peace, brother.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm very grateful and very excited for you. Thank you so much. You have a good day, man.
Awesome.